we got a request for like mount defense and everything else. Now, mind you, there's many different mount defenses out there, and they all work. Okay, this is just one that we go over a lot with our guys because, again, of just basic principles of everything right off the bat. So we have hip line, shoulder line, neck line, and everything else from there. Okay, so no matter what, first things first is we're always going to protect the neck, right? We know that when we protect the neck, we're not being sloppy with arms, so we're protecting in, we're keeping the elbows kind of down, so that way I can't really wedge these arms up for arm bars or frame them up for a head arm triangle, everything else from there. Because that's number one, okay? So we're really emphasizing that. Second, and this is a smaller detail, but what ends up happening is more often than not, we get to mount, or we're being mounted, and when we mount somebody, we think initially, let's just bend our legs. Well, if Johnny bends his legs, he's letting me grapevine if I need to secure the position, or he's allowing me to control hip line and everything else. If he puts his legs completely flat to start, it makes it harder for me to establish control of a hip line. It doesn't matter what I want to do. Like, and this is one of the things that if you go and watch our mount series with this too, I really want to control his hips. Well, right now, if I want Giant he's going to keep his arms where he's at right now. I just want him to like rock side to side. So he's just going to kind of, if you watch this, you see that his hips can still move. Versus if he has them both up, and I'm not grapevining right now. If he wants to rock side to side, the only thing that's rocking right now is his upper body. His hips are kind of grounded down. If he puts his back down, rock, he can literally turn with this, let his head turn with him, and it's just going to give him better movement. You're better off with your legs down versus having your legs up. The only time your legs up are going to help is when you want to go to bridge, upa, everything else with that if we're in really tight. Again, not saying not to do it. It will work and it will help you escape. But if I know I'm getting beat and Johnny knows he's getting beat or whatever, one of the first things we want to do, right, protect the neck. Second, let's not give this person more control over me. Now he can make a decision of what he wants to do and be able to go from here. So let's just go ahead and look at it. For the case of this demo, he's going to keep this arm in, okay? So he's going to protect his head and neck, and he's going to go back and rock to the hip. He's going to go one leg in, one leg out, and here's what's going to happen. He's going to end up bending his right leg. So he's got his right leg in, and his left leg is out. He's going to end up kind of leaning on his side. Even if his arm is still kind of in this position right now, we're going to be okay. Here's why. Even from there, he's able to already kind of get under me, all right? Now, if I was being, even tighter to this, even if he just gets on his side more, even to there, okay? This is already highly annoying for me. Here's why. Even though I have this, I don't have control of the hip line. So I have to, as somebody on top, be able to address that either by looking at addressing this, sliding myself up, or being aware of some control off the opposite side, right? But it also makes the game and the reaction stuff much easier for him to be in a good spot as well. He's already defending his head and neck, but more often than not, people would say, well, I can try to go for an arm bar because this arm is in and tight. It doesn't matter where I'm at right now because my weight's too far away. It's a different story if I was down and in. Even if I'm down and in, and we'll get to that as well, this is already putting him in a better spot. So any move that I make here, all he's going to do is bring his knee up towards his elbow and just use this frame to kind of push me back to even quarter guard. So the minute I'm doing this, it doesn't matter. I'm already losing. It doesn't matter. Because I don't have real good control here. He's got good defense and everything else. Now, the nice thing about this is there's many different things that we can do. Let's just start basic. His hips were pointed that way. Now, doesn't matter what he does as I continue to come in or make an adjustment, he's just going to come up again. And now he's going to start to switch his hips. Good. He's already got half guard, okay? At worst case scenario, you're not being mounted, right? But you're able to go ahead and play to what you really want to be in, right? Best case, I'm already far away, so what do I typically do? I may go ahead and panic. But I want you to come around to this side, John. Look at where my base is. I'm too far back this way, which means if I'm too far back this way, it's actually going to make it easier for him to bring me this way. So he's already close to my belt, but he's not giving me a full whizzer and everything else because he's smart to it. So if I go to just come back in, all he's gonna do is let his arm here go underneath me and just high five that way. So as soon as I do this, he's already out, and notice he's already controlled the hip line. Remember, worst case scenario, I need to get out of mount. I need, and out of mount, I'm protecting all these other things. I want to, reverse the, or get myself back to guard. And it would be nice to be able to reverse the position. By starting like this, he's already in a better spot before I do anything else. Even if I'm tight here, I'm gonna have to work to get this. Now watch, even if I go here, he goes one leg in, one leg out, I'm already trying to get control here. It doesn't matter. John, come to the side. Doesn't matter what I'm gonna do. He's already got me beat to at least quarter guard. Quarter guard is better than no guard. From there, half guard is still winning, right? Then he can start to play neutral game. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to get to his arm, and he's gonna still try to get to guard. Ready? Go. My base is already back. He's got me beat. And now it's going to be a matter of who can start to control the situation. By the time I'm better off right now because of where my weight distribution is. It's kind of back, but kind of on top of him. I'm better off not trying to pursue this. I'm better off trying to kind of back away and get to some frame. Because if I try to pursue this is just bad. Good. Look, you just reversed me the same side. Because why? I didn't have a whizzer. So, right off the bat, key detail. When being mounted, protect the neck, keep the arms in real tight, start with the legs out. Whatever side that you're gonna feel comfortable playing this defense, you're gonna have one arm to protect the neck, that same side leg is gonna bend, and you're just gonna kind of get to your hip as much as possible. Even, go ahead, reset. Just, arm's gonna be in, bend the knee, and before he even does the defense, he's just gonna lay on his side a little bit. Just turn on your side. Like, roll that way. That's already going to put him in a better spot, because even if that arm is stuck there, he can just bring his knee up to his elbow. If he can, he'll push his elbow towards his knee, and it becomes a combination of that. So now, I get here, I just work to get to mount. I'm going to try to make a grip. He's already starting to defend, right? He's not getting all this yet. He's going to take his time to get set. When he feels good to go, and now I have to be able to defend away. Good, he at least got the half guard.